over a year ago, closer to 2 years, that I found out that I was pregnant. I actually said to myself that maybe abortion isn't that bad. Maybe, so.
I dated this guy and then he drove off with me one day and he had sex with me against my will, which means he raped me, and I felt pregnant.
I felt pregnant at the age of 19 with my boyfriend then, my husband today. We were both building our careers and at that stage made a choice to have an abortion.
I was involved with my boyfriend and he didn't tell me that he's HIV positive. So I tested for HIV and then my results came out that I'm HIV positive.
I got pregnant, unplanned pregnancy, and I had 2 children. And my only option was not to have the baby.
I was very afraid. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what people were going to think about me.
It was very tragic, actually. I went into a deep depression for first trimester. I started crying a lot. I decided my life is over and I'm never going to make a success of my life. I was just so fearful.
And I couldn't tell anyone because I couldn't trust anyone. What happens with victims who have been sexually abused is they lose their voice.
How sad, angry, crying. Just felt that I could kill myself or do suicidal.
Sometimes when we're confused, pushed into a corner, and don't know which way to turn, we feel trapped and we feel like there's no way. We feel directionless. It's times like that when we really need someone just to be there for us. Someone to show us the way, to show us we do have options. Youth for Christ Options Care Center is a life-affirming place that reaches out to people who have faced crisis. Unplanned pregnancy, HIV, abortion, adoption, parenting are all decisions that impact us long-term. Between our counseling and supporting projects, we see about 2,000 people per year. We're involved in pregnancy crisis counseling and support, HIV testing, counseling, and support. And for all of the people that come in, there's access to income-generating projects, our pantry for food and clothing, our inner healing, our men-to-men outreach, and also referrals to local churches and partners. And a significant part of what we do is training and education, because we really value empowering people with information, but also helping people to make good decisions, healthy decisions, before they need us and before they face a crisis. So our work in the schools, work with youth groups, and also our training courses are a really significant part of what we do.
I hadn't met Option before I found out that I was pregnant, I would have made the wrong decision because I was spiritually broken and, very much messed up. But because I found out at the right time, I could make the right decision to keep the baby and go for the right counseling, actually continue with the counseling that I had received from Option.
I started seeing Laura from also here at Options, and she told me that, you know what, it's fine. The getting pregnant part might have been a mistake at that stage in my situation, but the pregnancy was not a mistake. And I just learned to embrace it. I had a few sonars here where I just fell in love with my baby, and he turned out to be the most wonderful blessing that ever happened to me.
So it was a process for me of understanding the sanctity of life, which only really became clear to me at that time, my time at Options, and understanding the depth of what had happened to me and what I had done.
My mom and I's relationship wasn't that good before I was pregnant. And then when she found out I was pregnant, our whole relationship changed. And we went to Options Care Center together, and just the counseling there really helped us to understand each other. They changed my life. Like, they helped me through the good and the bad situations, and I couldn't think what would happen if I never went there. And I still go there with a teen mom. They made a new group, Teen Moms, and it's great.
We also offer spiritual care, help people to either establish or to strengthen their relationship with Jesus. And from that place also comes it makes a huge difference in terms of people's life choices.
I feel so free. It's just amazing, the joy that I feel, the gratitude that I feel, because the Lord really saved my life, like more than once. He really did.
Where I see myself now, I see that there is still future, whether you are living with HIV or not.
It just shows God's grace. I have these amazing children. I'm comfortable where I'm at, as a mother, as a parent, and as a woman. And it's because of Options and what they did for me. Their love and their support and their unconditional love especially.
A lot of directions. I didn't know what way to go, because if I go the straight way, there's another way going that side. But through Options, they've helped me a lot. I wouldn't have done it without them.
Going through that particular sessions, I was convinced in my heart that I was making the right decision. I took the right option.